Inflation, it's climbing again, and the RBA has lost the plot. Economists backflipping on their rate calls, and the auction market has hit the canvas. Yet somehow, property prices are still holding firm. Let's break it all down. G'day, folks. It's Matt Hayson here with this week's The Word, covering everything impacting Sydney's property market this week. And it's been what I would say a bumper week, starting with SQM's annual boom and bust report, which dropped during the week, and it has lit up the headlines. Perth is tipped to skyrocket next year by 16%, Brisbane by 15%, but let's look closer to home because Sydney's outlook is a four-way coin toss. Now, the big takeaway in this report was every single growth scenario depends on rates being cut. And then right on cue, Wednesday's inflation data blew that fantasy apart. Inflation, it's back up to 3.8% on the year to October, up from 3.6% the month before. Now, here is what is driving it. Power bills, they are up 37%, childcare 11%, medical costs are up 5.1%, gold and silver goods 12%, housing up 5.9%, with new mortgages chewing 45% of pre-tax income, clothing and education both up 5.4%. How is the RBA calling that under control? What kind of mental gymnastics are going on in that building that they are doing? Honestly, I don't think they have any idea, and many aren't buying the spin either. Barrenjoey just scrapped its forecast for a single cash rate cut in 2026, with their chief economist Joe Masters now expects 2 rate increases, one in May and one in August next year. So let's go back to SQM's report. In its sticky inflation scenario, Sydney prices were set to rise between 2 and 6%. They're assuming an inflation high point at 3.2%. It's now at 3.8%. So unless the RBA lifts rates or the government stops handing out cash like it's lollies at Halloween, the cost of living pressures are here to stay. Now, these are the realities of our climate. Yes, it's good to stay optimistic. It's very Australian to be thankful for what we have, but optimism without accountability is absolute delusion. We need wise leadership with the courage to tackle these structural problems. But where is it? Where are the wise who can manage it? All right, let's get back to the coalface of the market as we close out November, because the market is limping to the finish line. Buyer fatigue has kicked in. We see it every year. Inquiry drops, urgency erodes, and sellers are scrambling. There are good deals occurring though, but only for those who are keeping their head while others are losing theirs. Emotion, it runs the show in December. We can't graph it, but we see it every day. Now, the auction clearance rate, hammered. SQM has Sydney at 47% last week out of 1,535 properties that were scheduled to go under the hammer. Just 22% actually sold at auction. So on the CH market move meter, I'm calling it a 5 out of 10 market. Buyers, they are tired. Some have checked out and sellers are adjusting to meet reality. Prices are fine. The depth of the buy pool is thin. So this is a market that rewards tacticians, those who are willing to really grind it out now and negotiate hard to secure a buyer. But if you are a buyer right now, listen closely. Pull it all in right now, because stay the course. Many of you won't, and you'll walk straight past great deals and opportunities. This is 30 years of experience talking to you. Every year it's the same story. Good buys are on display, yet so few listen. So that's what's going down this week. The weather looks amazing and spectacular this weekend, and get out there and check out some amazing real estate. And I look forward to seeing you all next week.